Coming to you live from the original home of Burt's Bees in Maine, it's Burt's Beeday, a celebration of nature and 30 amazing years. Hello fans, friends, tweeters, and Facebook posters, hello bees, and a special hello to our man of the hour, Bert, looking fine in a brand new hat, I believe. Say hello to the people, Bert.
Yo, Bert. Hope your B-Day is the bomb.
The message is
A-L-M, not B-O-M-B.
The messages are already coming in. The sun is shining, the blue sky is bluing, and it's a fine day for the happiest bee day ever. I'm Dan, Bert's buddy for the day, and together we're going to be hanging with the bees, having fun, and of course, Bert will be reading your B-Day messages to the bees all show long. So send along your messages via Facebook or Twitter, and make sure you tag it. Hashtag Bert's B-Day, B-E-E-D-A-Y. We're getting love from Bert's fans all the way from Bangor to Berlin, so drop us a line from your part of the world. Now, we might need a translator for some of those international tweets, but no translator needed for the language of music. Ladies and gentlemen, from Maine, Tumbling Bones. Fantastic, fellas. You doing well today?
Absolutely, sir.
Terrific.
How you doing, Bert?
Pretty much as I please. How about you?
A-okay.
The bones will be with us all day long, and so will Bert. And our first messages are starting to stream in. Bert, why don't you give us that one more time? Strike it. That's the way of the internet. That is the way of Twitter. We've got another international message here from Anushka in London. Reads, "Waggle, waggle, waggle, happy 30th bee day. For your lovely present, I will be planting a large planter full of fabulous bee-friendly flowers in London." That's a real nice note, Bert.
What's this? A sense and a Sennheiser body pack transmitter.
It's a fine microphone, wouldn't
What's
you say?
that doing in my
Oh, that's what your microphone is.
doing in my jacket?
Oh, it's what the audio is. Can you sit back?
We've got another tweet from Christopher in Texas. This one to the bees. "Dear the bees, what do you think of Bert's beard? Is Bert the oldest hipster? Love, Chris." Well, thank you, Chris. Bert's doing just fine. Now, the real live Bert will be reading your tweets all day long, all show long, because he is a real person, which a lot of folks don't know. In fact, Bert's a whole lot more than the friendly face on your favorite lip balm. So we sent a camera crew into the field to get a personal look at a Bert in his natural habitat. So is Bert real? The proof is in the pudding, and the bees are in the hive. But they're not the only thing buzzing. Your B-Day messages are swarming in, and we've got a few more here, passed to me just off camera. Let's shuffle right along. What do you...
You really are amazing. Thanks for making us so soft and gorgeous. P.S. The honey is nice too.
I think that's a lovely message. What do you think, Bert?
It doesn't need any editing.
You get a lot of news here down at the ranch?
A lot of what?
Do you get a lot of news this way?
News? Yeah, I got a radio.
Well, that's just fine. If anybody wants to hop on the radio, we'll get your messages as well. Here we've got Rosemary in Chile. Many congratulations, little bees, on another 30 years. From Mary in North Carolina. I think this one's for you, Bert. "I knew when your old Toyota would break down and I would pick you up hitchhiking on the Garland Road. Glad you're doing well, and I love your lip balm." That's from Mary in North Carolina. I think we're doing a fine job, and I think Bert's doing a fine job. The bees are doing a fine job, but the bees can't do it alone. So let's pause for a word from one of nature's sponsors.
to let you go. I'd be a fool to. Girl, you know I'm not a fool, so why'd I ever do as fools do?
Today is brought to you by photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, magically turning light into delicious salads.
And we're back to Bert's Beeday, a celebration of 30 years of Bert, the bees, and you, our fans across the globe. Bert makes his home right here in Maine, more specifically, this camp right here behind us. Why don't we take a look inside the hive, behind the hive?
Yeah, you want to see my camp?
Yeah.
Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot.
And here we are at the camp. So who's your decorator?
This guy here.
Oh yeah? Ooh, rough looking fella. Did that come off one of your rides?
One of my friends in downtown Dexter gave it to me. He found it laying on the street. It fell off somebody's car. Or so I was told. I don't change license plates very often. It doesn't seem to matter much. On those rare occasions where I get stopped, the worst that can happen is they say, "Bert, you gotta slow down. Bert, you gotta slow down." Sure, no problem, Bill. How's it going, man? You know, how's the wife and kids? Shake hands and they go on their way.
I tell you, in New York City, a room this size would cost $6,000 a month.
That's ridiculous.
I know. We got a whole second floor up here. Were you here for the construction?
I did most of the construction with old friends and.
Do you sleep up here, Bert?
Yeah, I slept here last night, the night before. Yeah, this is where I sleep. No charge. You know.
I think I'm inadvertently cleaning your ceiling with my hair.
How innovative.
How long do you think it would take for me to mop this whole ceiling with my hair?
I don't know. We'll give you a chance, though.
You could put me on rollerblades and this place will be perfectly white again in no time. And this is that very coop right here. I might still have a little bit of soot in my hair. Do you think I'm having a good hair day, Bert?
Under the circumstances, I could hardly doubt it.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's read some more of these messages to the bees that have been coming in. I've got Donna from West Sussex right here. The flapping 20s have gone. Now it's time for the buzzing 30s. Bee in a little frilly flapper dress. I like the sound of that. Zoe from across the pond has, "Dear bees, you really are amazing. Thanks for making us so soft and gorgeous. P.S. The honey is nice too." Fine year for honey, Bert, eh?
Yes, and happy birthday to the best, to those who love nature and animals.
That sounds just great. Keep your messages coming, everybody, and remember to tag them with hashtag Bert's Beeday. We'd like to hear your Beeday messages from all over the world. And right now we're going to throw to Maine's own Tumbling Bones.
I'd be a fool to let you go. Girl, you know I'm not a fool, so why'd I ever do as fools do?
Tumbling bones, ladies and gentlemen. That was really lovely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bert, do you and Pasha enjoy bluegrass music?
I do. Howls with anyone that'll howl back. As do I.
Speaking of howls, we've got a few more messages from our lovely Burt's Bees fans across the world. Here we have Regina in Kentucky saying, "Happy birthday, and thank you for our great products for us and our pets. Thank you for great products for us and our pets." Heather from North Carolina says, "Hey Bert, on behalf of our four-legged friends, can you howl to the bees to wish them a happy birthday? Thanks." Y'all want to howl? Let's all howl, ladies and gentlemen.
You got a better howl than us.
That's a fantastic howl. Do you have one more message there, Bert?
Many congratulations, little bees.
That's just lovely. As you can see, Bert has a way with words, and he was nice enough to give us an earful of them all week long. Let's take a look at one.
If the shoe fits, wear it. Unless it's my shoe.
Now, Bert and the Bees have fans from all over the globe, and we're pleased as punch to be hearing from all of you. Let's take a look at some messages from our far-flung friends.
Alles Liebe zum 30. Geburtstag, Burt's Bees. Ich wünsche euch auch in den nächsten Jahren ganz viel Erfolg.
Grattis på 30-årsdagen, Burt's Bees. Jag älskar dig och alla dina produkter.
Thank you, bees, for all of your wonderful honey. God save the queen bee.
Thank you, bees! Happy 30th birthday!
Well, sweetie, got your mother. Drinking got me mad. Where you live was dirty. Childhood bad. love don't mean a thing. These love don't mean a thing. I say love don't mean a thing.
From tumbling bones to bumbling bees. But the bees aren't the only thing buzzing. Your messages for Bert's Beeday are dripping in like so much sweet, sweet honey. Bert, what's the latest off the wire?
Congrats, hey Bert. I know you're not 30, but you look pretty awesome. Must be the honey.
From Nikki in London. Oh, we've got a little poem here. I've found some natural products, and Bert's name is what I see. But he has had a helping hand, and it's from the bountiful bee. The reason why I'm happy is Bert and you have met. No wrinkled hands or dodgy peds, just smooth skin's what I get. And now I take this time out to let those others know, by using lots of Bert's bees, that 30 will not show. I tip my hat and say good luck upon this special day, to sunshine, rain, and lots of flowers, to assist you, come what may. Thank you so much, Nikki. I think that was just lovely. But it's time to put down our phones and put on our thinking caps as we get ready to play a little game of Know Your Bee!
What's older, bees, cockroaches, or Tyrannosaurus Rex? The correct answer is bees.
And our thanks to Trivia Girl. Just because it's Beeday doesn't mean it's not a learning day. We're going to take a brief break and throw to one of our natural sponsors.
Today is brought to you by the moon who ushers all bees to rest, unless, of course, you're that bee, the one the queen has other plans for.
The tweets are coming in, and some special friends from around town are dropping by as well to drop off their special presents for Bert and the bees. Thank you so much. We've got Tina Marie in Mississippi. What's the latest, Bert?
Love those bees. They are amazing creatures. Without them, we would not have plants and wonderful fruit and veggies to eat. Keep flying and doing your jobs, little guys.
Truer words never spoke. Lena Marie from Colombia. Happy birthday to the cutest little bees on the planet. Thanks for making me cute every day and always bringing wonderful things for all of us. I love them. You love the bees, Bert?
For sure.
I think they're buzzing because they know you love them.
That's just the sound of their wings as they arrive home.
Feels good to get home, doesn't it, Bert?
Yes, it does.
One last tweet from Sally, a very optimistic fan. Happy 30th birthday. You know what they say, some of the best things happen after you hit 30. Any truth to that, Bert?
That I know of.
We'll be right back.
I say, what a bear does in the woods is its own business.
You know, some people say I look like a bear. What do you think, Bert?
from the neck down.
No doubt. But unfortunately, only human beings are allowed to wear their thinking caps when we play our next round of Know Your Bee.
What did they find in King Tut's tomb? Beetles, couches, or honey? The correct answer is all of the above. King Tut's tomb contained many couches, scarab beetles, and 2,000-year-old honey, which was still edible.
2,000-year-old honey. Thank you, Trivia Girl. We'll be right back after another word from one of our natural sponsors.
Today is brought to you by fish, fowl, and all of nature's creatures. Though try being called fowl all your life and see how you like it.
One, two, three. I'll come down from holding on right down the line. Think about my honey and I can't keep from crying. Honey, my bound right. Don't you wanna go? Hop round on the street car, you stumbled over town. Need 14 crack, 10 cents a pound. Honey, babe, I'm bound right. Don't you wanna go? And we're gonna railroad us, hey boy, I can think about my honey, yeah, she ain't got no man. Honey, babe, I'm bound right. Don't you wanna go? Now if I die around me, remember the ties. So I killed the night, she was me by. Honey, babe, I'm bound right. Don't you wanna go? Honey, babe, I'm bound right. Don't you wanna go?
Tumbling Bones, ladies and gentlemen. How phenomenal was that? If you've enjoyed the music of the Tumbling Bones, you can find them at tumblingbones.bandcamp.com. Do support them as you send us our B-Day messages. We've got more Bert's B-Day messages arriving, Bert, and more friends from through the town. Evening, ma'am. What's latest off the wire, Bert?
The bees are turning 30. Those bees don't look a day older than 3 years, the average lifespan of a queen.
Bert, how many babies can a queen be expected to lay in her 3 years?
Depends upon her health.
Truer words, friend. Truer words. From Diana, a thoughtful fan. Happy birthday. My boyfriend is addicted to lip balm, and I won't let him use anything but Burt's Bees. A couple years ago for Christmas, I gave him 10 Burt's Bees lip balms, each individually wrapped, some in big boxes to throw him off, though. We still joke about it. Make a fine gift, wouldn't you say, Bert? From Isabella in Germany. A very happy birthday and a special one to all the small flying workers. We wish them our best as well. You know, I think Bert's starting to get the hang of this social media thing. Twitter, Facebook messages. Remember to send along your own to #Bert'sBeeday. I'd like to think it's because he's a quick study, but He might have had a pretty good teacher, too. Let's take a look. Now on Facebook, if someone posts a photo you enjoy, you have the option of clicking a like button beneath the photo.
Childhood is bad. Still you.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which is good news if you don't have a ladder handy.
We've got apple blossoms aplenty here at the camp, and the bees seem to love them. Bert, do you remember when we first met and took this guy apart? Smoking her, fogging her, this hive right here?
Yep.
Do you think I did an okay job?
You didn't get hit.
I'll call that a win. Why don't we take a look?
Beating got your mother.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want those to burn and smoke.
Yeah, yellowy smoke.
Doesn't matter what color it is. you know. You're trying to smoke the bees down so they won't want to bother us here. That's what we're doing.
These smokes. That's beautiful. How many bees in total would this whole hive hold?
Theoretically, 50,000.
Now when we open up the beehive here, what are we looking for?
If you don't know what you're looking for, I can't tell you what you're looking for. Unbelievable. It's full of honey.
Right now we're going to move from our top. What are these tiers called again?
Stories.
Stories.
Like a two-story house.
But the queen lives on the bottom floor.
The queen lives on the bottom floor.
So I'm good to just grab this guy.
Yeah, if you can lift it off.
Very gingerly. I'm
Yeah,
going to walk
very
him back
good.
here.
Very good. Gently. Gingerly. Very good.
All right.
Very, very good. Okay.
Look at how full of honey this guy is.
Yeah, now.
This is bumper to bumper. Down here.
Well, I'd put it away from my foot if I were you, because they could climb up your pant leg, and no one but a mystic could tell you what the results were going to be.
These fellas need to be smoked any further or not?
Work gently with them and don't make any bangs or...
He said prying a staple out of the side of the hive.
I'm hoping not to see honey. I'm hoping not to see angry bees, and I'm hoping that we have a queen bee and her entourage laying eggs, if they haven't already been laid. I'm looking to see if they're about to swarm.
You really make a fella feel at ease, you know.
Well, and look for the elongated body, much like a model in a 1950s fashion magazine.
They're like a tall girl, eh?
Very thin. And
red hair?
No. They got a little fuzz on their head, but that's it.
Put my jittery fingers.
Take a few deep breaths. Okay, let's take a look at that.
1 of 3. We got a lot of clogged cells here.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a very productive hive.
Now, royal jelly is not a byproduct of honey itself. It's a separate thing, food made by the bees.
It's what what the bees can do with what they're given.
But they make considerably less royal jelly than honey.
They don't make royal jelly. The queen makes royal.
Oh, cooking for herself.
Wouldn't you know?
Today is brought to you by fruits and vegetables, most of which are pollinated by bees, and all of which make your mom go bananas.
While Bert speaks for himself, I'd like to speak for the bees and say thank you for all of the wonderful Bert's Beeday messages we've been receiving from every corner of the world. From Echo in Oklahoma, happy birthday to my favorite brand. You've been on several road trips with me. Renee from Washington State says, this one's for the bees. Bert's Bees products inspired me to join the natural movement. Thanks. Bert, what's the latest?
To all the wonderful, hard-working bees, rest assured that we will continue to fight for your survival.
A very important point. Now, I hope none of you are fighting at home too badly about your scores when it comes to another round of Know Your... Hey, who knows social media here? Bert, you've been doing wonderfully with your tweets so far. Did you think I did an okay job walking you through the process?
Pardon?
Do you think I did an okay job walking you through the process of internet and tweets and abbreviations?
So to speak.
Why don't we take a look? Now, in the old days, you might have said ha 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 when you wanted to let somebody know you were laughing, but nowadays you'd say LOL. Now, if you were laughing a little bigger, you might write ROFL. So does anybody know what a BLT would stand for? Bert?
Bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes.
That's right, Bert. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. I'm real proud of you, Bert. From Laura Jane in Leeds, buzzing for your 30th, I remember being given your lip balm when I was 10 for my birthday, and I've had a little yellow tin in my makeup bag since then. Thank you for keeping me kissable. That's from Laura Jane. Bert, what do you got?
Happy birthday, Bert's Bees. My lips would be a sad-looking mess without y'all.
Thank you to Eileen. Lisa in Australia says, Bert, life may begin at 30, but your inspiration and knowledge is ageless. Happy birthday, may fulfillment always be yours. Thank you to Lisa from Down Under. And hopefully you're wearing your thinking caps on top when we play another round of Know Your Bee!
Which creature uses a solar compass? Bee, bird, or bat? The correct answer is B. The bee has a solar compass inside its head, which allows it to navigate according to the sun, even as the sun's trajectory climbs and drops. Birds navigate with an internal magnetic compass, and bats use echolocation. If you plug a bat's ears, it could fly into a tree.
Thank you so much to Trivia Girl. If you've enjoyed her, please tweet at us. We're going to throw to another bit of Bert's timeless wisdom. Take it away.
I love my hives, as long as they're not on my skin.
Today is brought to you by weather. Weather. You didn't bring an umbrella, so it's definitely going to rain.
Bert, it's time to write our first tweet. If you get your phone out. And we're back with a few more lovely international Burt's Beeday messages. Olivia has, well, what can I say, 30 years of pure honeyness. Without you, we wouldn't have flowers in our gardens. Let's hope you buzz the whole day and night along. Jasmine in Germany sends us, I will bake a nice bee sting cake and sing a lovely happy birthday song. All the best to you. And Ashley from right here in the good old US of A. Happy 30th birthday. It's going to be a good year. I can feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, for one last huzzah, Tumbling Bones.
For the sake of one little
Tumbling Bones. From the Hive, from our hearts, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. As you can see, it took a lot of people to put this together, but none of them are as important as you, the fans of Burt's Bees. We'd like to thank you all for reaching out and wishing us a happy Bee Day. We'd like to thank the bees. We'd like to thank Tumbling Bones. We'd like to thank Amira, our trivia girl. Bert himself, of course. All of the fans, thank you for joining us. Tumbling Bones, why don't you take us home?
1, 2, 3, 4.